here, and today I would like to show you layout made with Salvaje collection from Mintopia Studio. It's a Spanish brand, and I have an unboxing video uploaded to my channel already. If you want to see what you can have from this brand, those are the brand new collections I am presenting there. And today I will make a project using this fall outdoorsy camping theme collection. Using this picture, I trimmed it round using the die, and I will be using white cardstock as a background, plus this paper. It's from the paper pad, and I'm adding a circle inside, and it's the first time I'm using the circle cutter, so I'm pretty sure I am doing something wrong, or I don't know. I had problems managing it, but I have my circles already, so I need to work with this equipment and try to cut out some circles because I wasn't sure how to use it. So yeah, circle cutter beat me. So I'm adding the pattern paper on top of the white cardstock, and this is the area where my picture will be. And I'm also adding some texture, but by bending the edges, not only from the circle. And to be honest, I had to do that because it was a little bit crooked and wonky because of my lousy circle cutting experience, well, the lack of it. And I'm also doing the same on the edges to match everything, and I really like this kind of texture to the page because it's like free, you don't have to use anything beside your fingers. And after I did it, I decided, well, it also needs some stitching, so I used my stitching machine and added the frame around the circle, but also the frame around the outer edges of the layout. So this is how it looks, and now I'm ready to kind of ruffle the edges again, and I will be using those vellum elements, mostly leaves, but they have like a gold foiling and they are not transparent. Some of them are a little bit blue, some of them are a little bit pinkish, or maybe I would say salmon color. But before I will start arranging them, I'm gluing down my picture, but I'm also adding a layer of cardboard for more dimension. And I will be creating not a wreath, but sort of like half circle made with leaves. And because it's vellum, and I don't have any specific glue to glue down the vellum, I need to add a drop of glue only at the end that will be hidden behind the next leaf. So with gluing down vellum, it's a little bit tricky if you use wet glue. If you use double-sided sticky tape, it sometimes is tricky too because you can see through the tape. There are specific tapes that are dedicated for using with vellum, which is perfect because you cannot see it from underneath. Sorry, I will be sneezing. Sorry. So I'm just arranging first, and I will add a drop of glue on the bottom of every leaf. And I don't know, I want to add this texture, and the texture with the vellum can be great when you bend the vellum a little bit. Also, the glue will make it curl a little bit, so there will be a lot of dimension around my picture. And I wanted to create this kind of whimsical, I'm looking for a word, semi-transparent decorative element that will not overshadow my picture. So it's me starting to glue things down, and as I mentioned, I'm only adding glue on the stem part, and I'm bending the leaves in half as usual leaves are. Well, not maybe very folded in half, but a little bit. And the glue needs some time to kind of catch with the background, so I'm just putting it gently, and I will have to wait until it's dry because otherwise you can move all the leaves. Vellum is smoother than the paper, so in my experience and opinion, it's harder for vellum to be glued down because it slides with the wet glue. That's why you need some time for the glue to dry and kind of solidate with the background. So I'm just arranging the leaves, and some of them have wording on top of them. Some of the words are in English and some of the words are in Spanish, but it doesn't bother me because honestly, it's even hard to read the expressions when the leaves are layered, so it doesn't bother me at all. If you are bothered by that, that you don't have the language you can understand, you can just remove the English or Spanish words from the mix, but you will lose a lot of fun leaves. So I was just playing with it, and honestly, a while ago I was learning some Spanish, well, not much with Duolingo, but most of the words written here I can understand, and of course you can use a dictionary to translate it to you. The next step will be adding frame with those foiling plates, and I did it off camera because I was playing with the foiling plates day before, and I foiled the sentiments with golden foil on white cardstock. Then when it's foiled, I use the matching die that cuts all the word strips at once, which is wonderful because I usually have problems with cutting narrow strips evenly. And then when I foiled my words, I get this leftover foil that you can also use to do like a reverse foiling. So the foil that was previously foiled the words, it's gone. So when you foil with it, you will get the foil that was around the words with empty white spots where the words were. So I kind of using the same piece fold twice and run with my die cutting machine and the matching die also twice. Hence I have two sets of the same words, and I haven't throw away a bit. Not all the words from the second foiling are perfect, but I still had some extra ones from around the layout, so I wasn't bothered by that. I just didn't use them, but most of them turned out really, really nice. So I just used those to create a frame around the layout. You can skip this step if you want your page to be more delicate and ethereal, but I really like how this highlights everything, like make a focal point on the picture, I guess. I don't know. This is how I see it. The only problem with foiled elements, especially with gold, is that when you snap pictures of your finished project, they sometimes look like they are black. So for looking at your page, it's awesome. For photographing your page, it's a nightmare. Next step is adding some ephemera pieces or die cuts if you prefer. And I also have the ones from the Salvaje collection. And there are, I don't know how many, 82 pieces. And they are quite small, not counting, I think, 2 or 3 tags. So they are really great to arrange them around my picture. And I chose 2 homes. I don't remember, camera, uh, some words, just was aiming more in the color and shapes than, you know, motifs. I just wanted to make this wreath more full, and for some of them I used 3D foam squares to add more dimension. And this is the recent picture I took with my girls. We were in the forest and we were playing photo shooting because I always like to have some fresh fall pictures. And my daughter took 2 leaves and made like a false eyes with it. Hence the title of this page will be Forest Creature. And the title will be created with those puffy stickers you are seeing right now. Of course, I'm using some of them on the layout as a decoration too, but it has this word forest, which will be part of my title. And I'm just arranging a little pieces here and there, mostly rainbow. I also use tiny bunny and those tiny dots that are here because you get 156 pieces in those puffy illustrations. So this set is wonderful. It's like, you get, you know what you paid for because you have so many elements to play with. So I'm just arranging bits and pieces here and there. And I also have the second pack, yes, the second pack of puffy stickers from the same collection. And this one is like a basics, mostly leaves, stars, dots, and hearts. So they are the perfect fillers. And I really love how big they are and how many of them there are. Those leaves, there are 82 pieces because they are a little bit bigger when it comes to leaves. And this is the title I mentioned. It will be forest, and the second word creature will be created with my spare alphabet, and I wanted to make it golden, but I didn't have enough letters and all the other alphabets I had were too big, so I decided to use this pearl white, which didn't look well. So when I stopped recording the video, I used a different alphabet, puffy alphabet, in colorful, with colorful letters, and you will see those in the pictures of the finished project. So I don't know, just creature felt like blending too much into the background and I didn't like it. That's why I changed the font and the color. But after all, my page is done and finished, and this is how it looks. And here are the close-ups. As you can see, the title is changed, the creature word is different. I really love how those vellum elements make everything airy and whimsical. And that's it for today. I will be back soon with some other projects made with Mintopia collections. For sure, you can purchase them in Kimidori Shop in Spain. I will leave you the link in the description box. And here are some other videos you may like. Thank you so much for staying with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you soon on some other video. Bye!